Hello there, it's Libby, and in this free video we're going to have a look at creating a header graphic for your blog. Now, if you've chosen to go with the Fresh News theme by Woo Themes, then you'll need a header graphic that's 520 by 80 pixels. So here's mine. You'll see I've actually changed this just recently. So if I right click and let's have a look at that. View the image. You see that's my header graphic there. So how I made that, and you can do this very easily with free tools completely available online, so you don't need Photoshop or anything like that. So we're going to go to a site called Pixlr. So it's pixlr.com/editor, editor. So once you go there, it'll say what do you want to do. So, and this is web-based, so you don't need to download any software or anything like that. So we want to create a new image, and we're going to make it 520, and whatever your blog is in terms of custom header graphics, just obviously change the dimensions around, but ours is 520 by 80, and then we want it to be transparent, and we're just going to call that header. So important we have the transparent on there, and it's 520 by 80. So we'll go OK. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, if we have a look at my blog here, as I say, this is just a simple, there's nothing sort of very graphical about it. It's just a typeface, and the typeface is actually one that I downloaded from this formfect.net, and it's called, the actual font is called FFF-TUSJ. So I just came to this, I just did a bit of a search online and found this, and this guy has very kindly created this font, and I just click here to download FFF-TUSJ True Type font. So this is the address here. And if you don't know how to install a font, and I don't know how to do it on Mac, but on a PC it's very easy. You download this, and it will come as a zip file, and you save that zip file. Then come into your computer, C drive, Windows. This is obviously Windows operating system. So double click there and open up fonts. Right click, install new font, and then just using this arrow down here, just wherever you saved it to, wherever you downloaded it to. I mean, most of mine obviously goes into my downloads. That's where I saved it, so that's what you do is click on that and it will find it. You have to unzip it first, so that's where I unzipped it to. But that's very quickly how you install a font. So you've done that, so come over to your online image editor, which is your Pixlr, and click on this little A type tool on the bottom here. And if you're just starting out and you don't want to spend a lot of time on your graphics, then I would just, whatever the name of your site is, just use that. So mine's MLM Mindwipe, so just use mlmmindwipe.com or libbycollier.com or whatever your one happens to be. So I'll just do for this example, I'll just redo my MLM Mindwipe, I think. .com. Highlight that. Use the drop down here to choose your font, and as I say, this one's the FFF one. There it is there. So you can see that's the right font. So just bring the size up. So I'll just drag this wee the drop down, this little drop down bar here back and forth, and I'll bring it down to about there. That will probably do. And style I'm just going to leave as regular. Color, click on this here, and then you can just pick a color from here. So I don't know, we'll just pick a pinky reddy color today. That will do. Okay, click OK. And now using this little tool at the top here, which is the Move tool, making sure that you've got your text layer selected over here on the layers here. Click on the Move tool, and then you can just use your back and forth arrows and just move it around like that. Okay, so that's my top layer. That's how I created this little bit, this purple bit at the top. So come down to the next layer. So I'm going to click on the text tool, And if I start writing doesn't really matter what I write there, but something that sort of sums up your blog, your website. And I'm just going to make this into a plain font like an Arial or this one here. I'm just going to maybe go for that one and scale that down. And then I'm just going to change the color to sort of a darky grey color. So again, click on this color and just kind of pick a random kind of grey color maybe. That will do. Okay. Hit my move tool and move it around. Now I've kind of created things a little bit out of proportion there. I think my actual logo, the header logo could be a bit bigger. So if I want to change that, then I would just come back to make sure I'm clicked on the actual layer that says the text I want to change. Click on the text icon over here, and I'll make that maybe 50. Oops, 500. It's a bit slow. Maybe 51. Right, perfect. Click on my move tool, move it around. Right, at this point, we're done. So now I go File, Save, and this is when I click Save, it'll ask me what format I want to save it in. I'm just going to save that as, you could save it as a JPEG or you could just save it as a PNG. And I won't save that because I don't need to, but essentially all you do is you just save it to your desktop or wherever you want to, and then once you go back into Woo Themes, it will it's very easy just to upload your header using Woo Themes. Otherwise, you probably just have to use your FTP and pop the header graphic up onto the site. So we're done with making our header graphic.